All right, welcome back everybody to Secret Squirrel Games. I'm your host, Secret Squirrel. Tonight, it's Dungeons and Dragons again. Actually, you know what? Let me adjust one thing. I completely forgot to put the fact that this is Greek myths. For episode 5 of the Myths and Legends campaign that we are running, Greek mythology themed Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Wolfgar is GMing it. And the rest of the players are all here tonight, although Palamonius, the character, or the guy playing the Palamonius character, will be just a little bit late. But other than that, we will have the full crew tonight, hopefully. So we are looking forward to that. Glad you guys could join us. And we're just going to pick up by bringing it right back in with the group with Discord. Right now they're muted out. But I'm going to go ahead and join the group, and we'll let the GM do his thing as far as an introduction. Just a reminder, we do this at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States, -4 UTC on Saturday evenings. At least that's what's currently scheduled. And also, I'm currently scheduled to still stream Crossout on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 12 noon on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and 3 p.m. on Thursdays and Fridays. And you can catch me anytime there. But also, 2 more reminders real quick. 1, hit the follow button. You'll be notified when I go live with this game or any other game in the future. And actually 3 more reminders. 2, the music tonight is by Adrian Von Ziegler there. You see the name in the bottom left corner of the screen along the banner there. And you can go ahead and check out his stuff wherever you can Google him. You can check him out on, he's got YouTube videos and things like that. So definitely go check out his music over there if you like it, and you want to use it for your games. It's all copyright free and available for streams. And then the third thing is, if you want to catch up on prior episodes of this campaign, like I said, this is episode 5. We have the previous 4 episodes are all available on my YouTube channel, also called Secret Squirrel Games, and it bears the same logo that you see in the bottom right corner of the screen. So go check that over there if you want to. If you like those videos or anything like that, you want to be notified when any of those videos go live over there, and go ahead and hit the like and subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget, again, like I said, hit follow here on twitch.tv/Secret Squirrel Games. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring it in to the group now. Oh, and apparently the game master was chatting something to somebody, but but nevertheless, we are in with the group. Welcome everybody to Myths and Legends episode 5, which I have dubbed More Deities, More Problems. So we've got this going on. We have a new music bot that we're using, so I'm just going to go ahead and mention that up front, just so that if we do have any complications or whatever, it's because YouTube shut down Rhythm, so we're having to use a different bot in Discord for the music. And undoubtedly, we may have a hiccup here or there, but just go ahead and get that out of the way ahead of time. And Game Master, Wolfgar, welcome, and it is yours, sir. Yes, Arthemios is an Athenian by birth, but of demigod origin, him being the son of Nyx, the goddess of night. And he is a rogue and a fighter with in D&D 5e terms, a marine background, as he is a naval infantry, essentially, so adept at on the water and on the land in that case. and does your typical rogue type stuff. A lot of stealth activities, bow usage, and sneak attacks whenever possible, of course. But he is primarily acting, of course, as the scout of the group at this point. And I follow and venerate Hades above all. Hey, hold on just 1 second. I may end up having to restart this, to tell you the truth, because hey, hold on just 1 second. I'm noticing that no audio was coming through. Because I'm noticing that no audio was coming through. Because okay, hold on. Now it's coming through. That's so weird. I'm noticing that. No, that was strange. I mean, no audio was coming through from me either, or the game master. So. No, that was strange. I mean, no. Hold on. Let me just double check, make sure. Yeah, I know you guys are getting feedback in the background right now. A double copy. I'm just. Hold on. Let me just. For whatever reason, it wasn't coming through the stream. Anyway, okay, all right. Well, hopefully it's all straightened out now, so you can just pick up. I guess I don't know why it might not have been doing in the beginning. All right, hold on just 1 second again. You hear sound, but it doesn't seem to be the game. Yeah, I'm not seeing. All right, hold on just 1 second again. You hear sound, but it doesn't seem to be the game. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Okay, so I'm hearing it now, but I'm not hearing you guys. Hold on 1 second. I got to double check.
I do see the little rings, so that is definitely registering.
I think I got it figured out. Again, Streamlabs does this for some reason. And again, Streamlabs has done this to me in the past, and what it does is it keeps. There are times where I log in and it just resets everything to default instead of whatever the attributed audio source is, and I adjusted it for my microphone, and I did not realize it was going to do that for audio as well from the desktop audio. So yeah, it wasn't broadcasting any of that to the stream. So great.
We can hear it just fine now.
All right. Yeah, now it should be good, right?
Yeah, it just in the back loop there, I could hear us talking. You could hear Penelope and myself.
Right. But
so the audio is fixed now.
Yeah, it should be fixed now. Now you shouldn't hear that in the background anymore.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. Arthemios, sound off.
You mean intro again?
No, just sound off.
Okay, Arthemios.
Profanities, sound off.
Profanities.
Calypso.
Calypso, sounding in.
Penelope.
Penelope is here.
Bacchius. Great. So, this is to attribute voice as best as you can, audience, to token. And as I was stating, we're going to do a quick recap. The party had infiltrated a Trojan dock where they assaulted some guards and made their way into the actual warehouse where the Trojans were building weapons and other armaments and materials for the war effort. They were successful in their assault, taking out a group of Cyclopses and Trojan guards. In the process, after a mighty beheading of the Cyclops, Profanities looked to one of the entrances in the warehouse proper and saw the doors transform and change. Hearing the righteous sounds of warfare and battle, he took up the head of the Cyclops that he cleaved off of its shoulders. Carrying it under his arm, strode forth to the doors, kicked them open like a grand old Spartan, and entered into the audience chamber of the god Ares. And that is where we are picking up today, folks. Arthemios, if you would, please bring on the screen. I haven't done so already.
Already did.
All right. So, allow me to describe the setting here, provide you guys a little bit of context. A quick note, Penelope is not here, as Penelope unfortunately missed last session. Penelope is still currently at camp. What you choose to do or how you might choose to get Penelope here, if necessary, is up to you. But until then, as you strode into the doorway, Profanities, you found yourself at the base of a large red carpet down this way, and made your way forward to the small pedestal over a lake, a water feature of crystal clear water. The sounds of battle and warfare can be heard all around. It's not echoing and drowning out the sounds of yourselves, but it is like a background chorus of noise that surrounds the area. Looking out through the Grecian pillars on either side of you, you can see the just spans and spans of battlefield. And you can see shapes and forms, people fighting and striking at one another, attacking each other. And there is an art to it. It's not sprays of blood and screams of anguish. This is almost like a mighty orchestral chorus made up of percussion and brass as sword clangs against sword and shield, spear rockets against spear. It is, for some of you at least, very uplifting and very energizing, especially after the battle you just encountered. Profanities, you stated that you had placed the head of the Cyclops down in front of you and taken a knee. As you look before you, you do indeed see a large statue of a mighty Spartan soldier. And standing before the statue, looking at you all, is the Greek god himself, the god of war, Ares. What do the rest of you do? Let's see. I'll start with Palamonius and Althos. Palamonius immediately kind of steps to the side, keeping an eye on Althos. He's holding on to the shield that you had retrieved from inside the forge, and is keeping a close eye on the god before him and looking between him and Profanities. He's not taking a knee or anything like that, but he definitely is kind of taking a defensive posture. Bacchius, what's your reaction? What are you doing?
Currently, I think I'm a bit in awe at the size of the massive form of the god of war. And I cannot help hope that, in admiring the magnificence of the god, offering something of my own as I produce from my satchel a fresh sprig of plants and offerings to the god of war.
And what are you doing with them?
Hold them aloft and say, "Oh, to the god of war, I offer my humble and pitiful offering."
Do you kneel? Do you stay standing?
I remain standing.
Okay. Calypso. What about
Right. You caught the player a little off guard because I was reading. Yeah, I guess I am going to take a knee and thank Ares for his offer. Basically, make a quick, short offering to say that, thank you for your help in battle, and mighty Ares, and this hard fought battle was won in your honor, and do like the flourishing kind of bow, curtsy kind of thing, and let the man of the hour, let the man of the hour, Profanities, have his say.
Arthemios.
I bow my head. I don't like take a knee or anything. I do bow my head, but eyes still kind of looking forward, instead of down. and I just that's well. First off, did we get? I don't remember. Did we get zapped here, or did we?
You all followed profanities.
Okay, I'm ensure that my weapons are put away. Also, you know, I mean, I still have my shield on my arm or whatever, but that's it.
Ajax, you see.
Actually, no, I had my shield on my back because I was using my bow, wasn't I?
I believe so.
Okay.
Ajax, you see, takes off his helmet and kind of holds it under his arm with his pike at attention. He does not kneel, but he stands like a military guard would stand at attention. Eyes looking straight ahead. The god of war surveys the room, stepping forward slightly. His frame is large and muscular. You can see that his eyes study each and every one of you. Doesn't necessarily respond to anything anyone has said as of yet, but he is studying each person. His eyes linger on all of you for maybe 10, 15 seconds before they move on to the next subject. You see, as pictured, he has a shield in hand and a large spear that he holds casually to his side. After finally going through the crowd, his eyes settle on profanities. And he says in a deep, resonant voice, "Your offering is accepted, warrior. You may stand." And he kind of slams his spear into his shield, and as he does, the head of the Cyclops suddenly alights in flame before quickly fizzling out. There's nothing there anymore. I'm assuming profanities, you stand.
I do.
Okay. The god of war continues. Your fight impresses me. The Greeks, hiding on their ships, have done little to gain my favor in this war. It is only through some, and he nods towards Ajax, specific soldiers and warriors, that I even deem it worthy to look upon your plights. But you have gained a footing in Troy, and with this latest victory, I have decided to grant you this audience. I know what you seek. You wish for my approval, my support in the coming assault. But as I have stated, the Greeks have done very little in this war. They have gained no ground. They have not even hampered the Trojan defenses in any way. I am the god of war, of warriors. My subjects include victory and conquest. I do not support those who lose. I do not support those who run. So tell me, profanities, why should I support you now?
If you shall indulge me a little formality. Gratitude, Ares, for the blessings bestowed upon me and my ancestors. For in your service, the fourth of my blood, Raucus, outlived many, becoming captains of the forces protecting the Acropolis until his glorious death in the assaults of the graves therein. My third father, Aegeus, served you as guardian of the Mycenaean palaces and fought bravely in its defense through many battles. Gus, the second father of my lineage, triumphed at the destruction of Nostos, the palace of the Minoans, and sent countless to meet Hades in your name. My father before me, Constantinos, carried your name across the Mediterranean with the sea peoples. None surpassed his name or victories on the far shores. Alas, he was taken by Poseidon before his legend was complete. In service to you, great Ares, I too have carved a path to glory. You have seen fit to bless me with more victory than defeat in my youth. And now, as war looms again for Greece, I, Profanities, your steadfast servant, seek to venerate your name and decimate the forces of Troy, or at least in my efforts, provide some Trojan hero the legend his progeny shall remember for the ages. Direct my blade, and I shall forego all other desires in your service.
Ares looks at you, and for the briefest moment, he seems impressed. He nods and he says, "Your lineage is known to me. You have served Sparta in Greece with honor, and you have fought well, as standing here is proof that your ancestors have sired and brought forth great warriors. This I approve, and of you, Profanities, I approve. I approve of your fight and of your successes, and I will continue to give you my support, assuming that you continue to honor my name and your forefathers and foremothers' names in battle. However, there are many Greeks who do not have your lineage, and many Greeks who do not have your sense of honor. For this, your shoulders the burden must fall. If you want my full support in this war to back a Greek army who has not given me any real hope, other than some, once again, nodding towards Ajax, has given me no hope of their victory, then a task you will perform, and proof you shall lay before me. Do you agree to these terms?
Your will, Lord Ares, directs my blades.
He nods. You shall perform a labor, one performed by a mighty hero before you. Heracles had to perform many labors in his ascent to godhood. You will perform one of these labors. I ask this of you. Rest briefly. Prepare yourselves and your companions. He then raises the spear up, and you see a point of red light shoot forth from the sphere and hit the entryway to this temple. And through it, you see a red, fiery portal emerge. Do not spend too much time here. For the longer you stay, the more likely your soul will remain on these fields of battle. However, I can permit you an hour. Rest, prepare yourselves. If there are any that you wish to join you, have them step through that portal. Any who do not wish to do so may observe. Complete this labor, profanities. Show me your strength in battle, but not only your ability to swing a sword or to block an oncoming attack, but show me your leadership and your ability to command. Do this, and my support for Greece shall not waver. And with that, he takes his spear once more and slams it to his shield. And you watch as his form disappears, turning into a large brown hawk, which screeches and flies off, disappearing into the smoky clouds above. My party, you have an hour to short rest, should you wish. After said hour,
Sweet.
you will move through the portal. If you wish, this is your chance to bring Penelope. You have to call to her. Do you wish to have Penelope join?
She's probably
Yes.
she's probably busy.
Well, it's true.
Yes.
She's not the fastest bunny in the forest.
The question is, does Penelope even want to join? Yeah, of course she does.
Yeah, hello. I may be a few bristles short of a broom. I'm ready.
All right. Again, as I stated, should you not wish to participate in this labor, that is fine. You do not have to. But if you do not step through the portal, you will have to observe. I will have everyone take the time, roll hit dice if you need. If you gain any benefits back of a short rest, you may do that and do so.
Do have 2 healing potions. Did Bacchius want one, or is he already indulging well within his tiny whiny supply stockpile? I see.
Oh, more drinks. That's so sweet.
Well, I will say, Bacchius, you're overjoyed that Penelope's here. Because Penelope has your other tiny whiny.
Woot woot.
And I know
They
you needed
brought
that before.
drinks.
Happily, I offer that back.
I'm always happy to see Penelope, though.
Yep.
All right. Once you all are ready, please in chat type out your that you are, you're good to go. Give me either a thumbs up or something in chat so that I know that you are good to go and that you are ready. Also, profanities.
Yes.
Holy shit, man, you did your homework.
Yes, I did.
You definitely gained an inspiration for that, my friend. If you already had one,
Alright.
guess what? You have 2.
All right.
That was pretty awesome. Not what I was expecting. I will note, Profanities, you do still have your inspiration for notes. Bacchius, you still have inspiration for taking loot. And Arthemios, you have an inspiration for controlling Ajax.
Roger.
Yeah,
Ajax will be participating in this fight.
Damn straight.
Ajax is going to use some hit dice, right?
Yeah.
He
But-
has 6 hit dice, D12s.
All
So
right.
D12 plus 4. Right. Yes, very well done with that. That inspirational homage to your ancestors.
Yeah, dug up a little timeline of Greek history and worked back a few generations worth of heroic ancestors.
Most honorable recounting of your lineage. Mine were all drunks.
I rolled
They
with
service
+4,
their
but it
god well.
should have been +8 in that case because it was 2d12. But either way, it maxes them out. So
Okay. No problem. You know what? Because Palamonius isn't here, but they are probably going to want to use hit dice. I will roll for them. Let's see how they do with that. Alright, let's see. 1, 7. They'll use a second one. 8. Alright. That is it for them. They are at full. Everybody good after their rest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does
Yep.
anyone wish to stay here for all eternity?
No.
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 I figured I'd ask. You never know. Alright. And does anyone wish to not participate in this labor?
Nope.
Is this one of those moments where you have to speak now or forever hold your peace?
Well, if you don't choose to walk through the portal, I'll say this. You have control of your tokens. If you do not wish to participate in this favor, please do not move through the portal. But otherwise, if you are going to do so,
And single file,
into the
everybody.
portal.
Bacchius is likely to speak now and hold his peace forever.
Taking one
Jack
last
is like,
drink
"Please
of
not
courage.
working."
Oh,
As you all step through the portal, you feel yourselves similarly transported into a large arena. You may place yourselves anywhere within that square. Please do so now.
Sounds good. Are there other... Is it exactly as appears? In other words, this is the only apparent opening, is where this portcullis thing is? Okay.
Indeed.
Penelope whispers something to Archimedes.
Yes. Calypso, that is not really in the square, is it?
My bad. I was trying to study the map, and I clearly was not listening. I'm sorry.
This
I'm doing my
does
own
appear
thing over
to
here.
be this does appear to be the entrance to at least the ground floor, the arena area. Is everyone happy with where you are? Profanities, you want to be all the way back there?
Well, I'm assuming the box will have somebody doing some kind of speech before the combat. Does it look like there's an audience?
There is no one in the stands.
Okay, then in that case, I'll be there.
Okay. Yes, this is an empty.
I was looking at formalities.
No,
Typically,
yes.
there's an address before combat begins.
This appears to be an empty, at least at the moment. At least at the moment, this appears to be an empty Colosseum-style arena.
Sure.
Is everyone happy with where they are?
I mean, sure.
Okay. I'm going to take that as
Yep.
a yes.
The squishy is as happy as she can be.
So, couple of things. First and foremost, echoing through the arena, you hear the voice once more of Ares. The Hero Heracles, as I've stated previously, took on many labors. Some involved the defeat of a monster, others the retrieval of an item. This involves the Cretan bull, father of the Minotaur. The
What?
7th labor was to capture the Cretan bull. You must do the same thing. Kill the bull, and you will have to start all over. If one of your fellows falls in battle, they are removed from the challenge. Finally, this is not just a test of your strength, but also a test of your leadership. He then explains the next nature of this challenge, which I'm going to do in game terms, which he eloquates in a different manner. Profanities. You can act freely. You can do whatever you would normally do in a combat. You know, however you wish to control profanities is 100% your decision and able for you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else, on the other hand, cannot act without your command. In other words, you are controlling everyone on this map. Now, what does that mean? Ideally, what I would have you do is you're going to use your pointer rather than pings and things like that, okay? When it comes to a certain person's turn, you're going to tell them where you want them to move. They have to move there.
Which button activates that?
It's going to be on the left side. You're looking for the circle with the ruler in it. And just select snap to center. And that should give you your little arrow pointer.
Okay.
Okay? So, you're going to say, okay, Ajax, I want Ajax to go to this space. Ajax has to go to that space. I want Ajax to attack the enemy. He has to attack the enemy. I want Ajax to go prone. He has to go prone. Now, everyone else is still going to be doing their own roles. They're still going to be doing their own, calculations and things like that. However, you are dictating what they are doing in this combat, in this challenge.
And our goal is to capture this bull?
The challenge is to capture the Cretan bull, kill it, and you will have to start all over.
Right. I put away my bow and I go to sword and scepter or spear, basically, and shield. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. Additionally, again, should one of you fall in this combat, that does not mean die, but if you go to 0 hit points, you are out. You will go into the stands and you can only watch. Now, with that,
Are we going to have a moment before the battle starts?
you will have a moment before the battle starts, as we will be taking a quick preparation for it.
Okay.
However, I do want to show you, as the gates open, you see 3 creatures emerge. Let me get this lined up. First, the large and mighty Cretan bull steps towards you all. Flanked by 2 creatures made of pure iron.
And they all look like that with fire in them?
Indeed.
Okay. Great. I gulp very hard.
So, we are going to take a quick break. It is currently 7:20 our time. 10 minutes. If you need to run in the bathroom, get a drink or something, but also I need you guys to tell Profanities some of your abilities, what you're currently at, certain things, because he needs to be prepared. I'm not saying that in the combat you guys can't necessarily, I'm not like, it's not like you're all going to be silent throughout the entire thing. However, this is a test of Profanity's leadership. Part of that is, listening to the counsel of of others, but also it's the ability to make decisions on in a moment of crisis. So, Ares is going to be paying attention, aka me, is going to be paying attention to how much is Profanities actually leading versus how much he's being told what to do. So, talk amongst yourselves, get yourself set up. We're going to go into a quick break. Squirrel, if you want to throw up that we'll be back screen. I'm going to step away. 10 minutes, guys, and then it's game time.
Well, I'll keep it up for a moment here so that we can verbalize any kind of plan part first.
Absolutely.
And then I'll go to it if once we get anything else stabilized, basically.
Go for it, guys.
All right, so I know most of your character classes already.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know your favor boons. Like what abilities have your gods granted you?
True enough.
So Bakios, what abilities did your god grant you other than the drinks for the day? Like, do you have an ability that you can activate in combat?
Well, as a worshipper of Hestia, I have been granted the boon of dark vision. It's quite unique.
Okay. So not a combat boon for you. Got it. Arthemios, what do you have from Nyx?
Actually, it's not from Nyx. It's from Hades. I have the ability to, and this is why I was asking about prep time here for a moment beforehand. I was going to actually ask you first off, would you like a gift of hardier constitution during the battle from Hades, meaning false life, temporary hit points? I can grant 3 of those for the battle. I plan on taking one myself, and then I'm offering it to you. But if you choose to go, without it, for the honor of the battle, then I totally understand, and I will offer it to others.
No, absolutely. Gifts from the gods are gifts from the gods. So false life on me, you, and Calypso, because I think she may need the extra health.
Okay.
I am at full health, but
Hold on. Let me verify. Correction. I used one in the earlier battle. I only have 2 to get.
Okay, so you have 2. So then we'll go with me and you.
Okay.
Penelope, what is your benefit? I believe from Athena.
Yes, Athena has given me War's Wisdom, which will be 3 charges of Bless.
Did you use any in the previous battle?
I was not present. I was at camp, so I'm fresh.
So you're fresh. Okay.
And
so we have...
in addition, don't forget Archimedes. You need to let me know if you'd like me to have him in Greatsword, Longsword plus Shield, or I guess he's his own little creature too.
Sure, I would go Longsword and Shield for this one.
You got it. It's +1 for both.
Durability is going to be more important when we're trying not to kill something outright.
True that.
So then I'm going to have you use your Bless on yourself.
Okay.
On Ajax.
Done.
And on me.
No problem.
Are you able to upcast that using an extra charge to get an extra person?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that. That's it. Just 3 charges.
We'll assume no then, since it's coming from your god.
Yeah, I do have Speak with Animals and Compel
I think
the
this is
Duel.
more likely a magical beast rather than a normal beast.
Gotcha. Well, otherwise I do also have Compelled Duel.
Okay. Calypso, what do you have from your god?
Well, I suspect Apollo is not being very helpful based on our last battle. However, I do not have my Channel Divinity. I burned it last round, or last battle. I do have a circlet that does grant his safety, provided he is with us. It heals wounds, and it basically casts Sanctuary. But it also gives healing to the target in my tier and D6s.
Okay.
By the way, most of my spells are fire-based. I do have a couple Radiant, and I only have 4 spell slots, 2 and 2.
Okay.
But I do have. Go ahead.
Let's plan on using the Radiant as often as possible. What's your highest tier spells?
I have my level 2 Scorching Ray. I do not think that will help. Flaming Spear, again, do not think that will help. Apollo Solar Air, that's the circlet. Sorry, I've already burned that. I have Augury, which is not for battle, Prayer of Healing, and Hold Person. I can upcast Command, like I did last battle. I do have Blessed with upcast, Cure Wounds, and Guiding Bolt. But Sanctuary I can use up to three times, provided Apollo is with us for defense and healing, which is not a guarantee.
All right, let's save your highest level spell slots for Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
We'll probably have.
Are you in my spell sheets?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Like things are expanding and contract. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because during your absence, I had control over you.
Yep, I gotcha.
Let's see. What about Ajax? Does he have any heroic abilities, or is he level 6?
Well, what I was going to tell you is, if he doesn't have any ability, I think I may have used up all 3 of his Chosen of Zeus options of channeling the lightning into his strikes.
I think you did.
I don't remember if I used all 3 or just 2 of them, but even let's go on the assumption that all 3 were used. And just a reminder to you, the only other ability that you're going to see other than his Shield Bash, which he does have the availability of that. He has basically Shield Master, and he does have that too, which means he gets to add, his Dex, which is only +1 still, but to his saving throws. But he also has advantage on saving throws and ability checks caused by mythological creatures by being a hero. So if there's like a breath weapon or something like that, and you want to put him in the way, or to attract attention, knowing that he'll have advantage on the saves and stuff, just bear that in mind. That's all.
Okay. And he is barbarian, so he has rage.
He does not have rage. He's based on a barbarian, but he's not an actual barbarian. I mean, it says barbarian. It says medium human barbarian, but
that might be something he gets later.
Okay.
As of now.
But right now, it's not listed on here.
Built around a barbarian feature.
Right.
Okay. And I don't have access to Palomonius's spell or character sheet to be able to know what abilities he has.
Here. I will give you access to Palomonius for now, and Althos. Where are you? There you are.
Side question.
Palomonius.
Profanities. Do you
And
think
this
these creatures can see?
is Althos. Alright, you have access to both of them.
Alright, so I see his character sheet now. Let's see. Alright. what is the enhanced defense infusion?
It's already calculated and it increases his armor class.
Okay.
He has enhanced defense and returning weapon right now set up. So
We're in a
his
coliseum. Are we
hammer-
outside? In like full sun?
You seem to be in the same like plane that you were on before.
Mm-hmm.
I will grant you the benefits of being in direct sunlight.
Okay. I think I will go ahead and have my shield out as well.
Okay.
Your shield?
Yeah, I can still cast with my shield because Warcaster.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Whatever you have to boost your defenses and keep yourself up longer, the better.
So does that mean I don't know how to do that on the Shijiani? Is that adding another 2?
Yeah, it just adds 2.
Yep, adds 2 to your armor class. So go ahead and just change your armor class to 16. Or
Okay.
do like 14-16 so that you remember that you're on shield, off shield. You know, whatever works.
Okay, thanks.
Is everyone good? Are you ready? Profanities.
Well, I've gathered all the information on their major personal abilities and their god boons. Prior to combat beginning, Arthemios was going to put false life on himself and on me.
You do not have that time.
Okay.
It is anticipated that you, like, obviously as a player, you knew that, like as a player, you didn't know everyone's abilities. So, like, you know, being able to talk amongst yourselves and plan is fine. But it's anticipated that Profanities would, after having served with these adventurers for some time now, understand the assignment immediately. So the idea is, in game time, the gates opened and combat is about to begin. So no time for preparatory spells.
Okay.
Still can be done, obviously. It just has to be done in initiative.
All right. In that case, Penelope, your first action will be to cast Bless on the 3 people we discussed.
Noted.
You want to wait until initiative goes off?
Well, you said we can't do preparatory spells, so I'm assuming I have to wait until initiative starts.
Right. What I mean is, like, before you start giving everyone assignments, you want to
sure.
just do it when their initiative hits.
Sure.
Just in case.
Hallelujah!
Oh,
There he is. Ready to get started?
yep, sorry about that. What I
That's
missed.
okay. So, the Profanities had an amazing speech. In all honesty, like, seriously, it was amazing. About his ancestors. And Ares has agreed to support him. In other words, Profanities, you no longer have to worry about potential, like, inability to use certain powers or abilities or something because you didn't have Ares support. That has been fixed. However, the support of Ares to back the Greeks is now up for grabs, and the burden of responsibility is on Profanity's shoulders. Not only must he prove himself as a warrior and a combat tactician, but also he must prove that he is a leader and show his leadership. And by doing that, he is going to be conducting a certain battle. This is a different kind of challenge. Essentially, Profanities can act freely and do as he would normally do. However, the rest of you cannot act or operate without the order of Profanities. In other words, if Profanities tells Ajax to run up to the bull and go prone, he has to.
Your chess pieces, I got it.
Essentially. Additionally, this is one of the labors of Heracles, the 7th labor specifically, to capture the bull, the Cretan bull.
Yep.
So, as you can see on the map there, that's the Cretan bull.
Fun.
He is next to 2 Iron Hoplites.
Construct.
So, here is, as the challenge stated, you must capture him, not kill him. And additionally, again, if anyone goes to 0 hit points, they are thrown into the stands and they cannot participate in. Let me get a little bit more appropriate music going on, as what might have been previously missed due to some audio issues. This music is courtesy of Adrian Von Ziegler. Check him out on YouTube. He graciously allows his music to be used in this kind of production, and we definitely appreciate that. All right. Let me make sure we are set here.
Question is profanities controlling output.
You're a little in and out and a little soft. Can you
Is
say?
profanities controlling alpha?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is controlling every piece on the board, so to speak. Like I said, you guys will still move each other. He's going to use the pointer to kind of tell everyone where to go. You guys still move each other. You guys still roll your rolls. All that's the same. He's just telling you what to do. All right. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Boom.
All right.
Profanity's going first. Rightly so.
All right. Let me double check. I think I'm missing Ajax. All right. Looks like we are all set and ready. I'm just double checking everyone's initiative real quick. Yeah, we are good to go, folks. Let's begin. Profanities. You are first.
All right. Quick question. Does Calypso's Compel Duel work as the spell, or is that an ability?
Calypso's Compel Duel. Let me double check it.
Does she have it just as the spell, or does she have it as some kind of boon?
Let me double check it real quick. Where do you see her Compel Duel?
She mentioned it earlier. That's what I'm asking. I think she means command, but I'm not sure.
I do not see Compel Duel.
I don't have Compel Duel. I have Command. I don't remember
Okay.
saying Compel Duel. I mean,
Yeah, let's ignore Compel Duel. You do have command.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
All right. At the start of battle. Let's see.
Side note, just so I'm not driven crazy here as a player, who's updating the sheet for things like spell slots and things? Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, everybody should be in control of their own sheets and characters, right? I'm just giving the orders, basically.
Right, but when you're switching back and forth between sheets, it shows up on our screen, so just FYI.
It only shows up on yours because you're the only one I actually have control over.
Got it.
Profanities.
All right.
What are you doing?
Profanities. I am stepping forward. 10, 20, 25.
Okay.
And with the Blades of Fury, I will make my first attack.
On.
They said I needed to capture it, but they didn't describe how, or all of that is up to me, correct?
You must capture the Cretan Bull.
Okay. So my first attack I will make with the Blades of Fury on the Cretan Bull. Let's see. There it is.
You went for a great weapon attack. I'm assuming.
I did. I'm testing out its armor class with my first attack.
The blades just skin off its stone-like hide. A 10 does not hit.
Okay. And I will hold my position there.
Okay. Anything else for your profanities?
Not at this point. At this point, I call to Penelope to make sure that she is ready with her bless spell.
Okay. It is Palamonius' turn. What are your commands?
All right. Palamonius is going to...
Keep in mind he only has 25 feet of movement.
Right.
Yep, hobbled.
25.
But
Dwarven
Althos has 40.
Okay, Althos acts after you though, right? That's
Yeah,
what I read on
right
your
after me, exactly.
Bronze
Yeah.
Defender.
I'll do this for you, just for make it easier for you. I'm going to add Althos to the initiative order.
Okay.
I do have a throwing weapon as well too. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
playing.
the returning weapon, right? All right. Palamonius is going to come up to here, and his focus will be the western or left-handed hoplite.
Okay.
He's going to make his throwing attack there, and keep that occupied with him and Althos both. Basically trying to remove that from the center of combat.
All right. That is absolutely fine. Palamonius, go ahead and make your attack roll against the hoplite.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I rolled with advantage. Oh, I'm sorry.
You did roll at advantage. That
Damn.
needs to be fixed.
Yeah, not as good.
Oh,
You throw the
Sorry.
hammer, it spins through the air, and the hoplite just bats it away with one of its fists.
Well, that's not very nice.
And the hammer returns to your grasp. Is that it for Palamonius?
I don't have any bonus actions at the moment. My bonus action is to command Althos, so I'm assuming doing that.
Okay.
all right.
What is
Althos.
the command for Althos?
Althos is using his full movement to here beside me.
Okay.
Since he cannot make it to the hoplite, he will take his attack on the bull.
What is the command for Althos, though?
The first command for Althos is to attack the bull.
Okay.
He's also basically creating a body shield to keep the hoplite away from
Sure.
us on the other side.
Just so you know as well, Brad, he does have a reaction deflect attack as well.
Okay, cool.
Did we say Althos is made of stone or brass
Bronze.
or bronze?
He's listed as the bronze
So
defender.
it's been all three, but I think it's in the book. It's bronze defender, which is fitting for this setting. I think.
Bronze. But you know what? I remember it saying bronze in the book, but because this is your tier 1 defender, I made it
Right, you
stone.
were gonna upgrade it. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
it will upgrade with time, so it is the
I got
stone
you.
defender. So the defender raises his stone sword and Althos strikes at the Cretan bull, and little flecks of stone just chip away.
Okay.
Alrighty.
15 is not enough.
All right,
Alright.
I believe that is it for the two of them. Bacchius is next on the list. Profanities. What you telling Bacchius to do?
Yes, how shall I act in honor of Ares?
Bacchios.
That is my name, yes.
I asked Bacchios to encourage Arthemios, and then to act as he sees fit in combat. His target is the left hand, looking at the screen, the left hand hoplite. So this one.
Well, Arthemius, my drinking buddy, you're awesome and you know it.
That I do.
Arthemius, you are inspired.
But it is good to hear you say so.
As for you,
Where are you directing him to move?
I gave him the freedom to act as he sees fit, but his target is that hoplite. Everybody sees my arrow when I do that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you need to move into range for spells or abilities, do so. If you want to use your crossbow, do so. But that is your target.
I will assault them with my words. As I look at the steel hoplite, I say, "You there! We're supposed to be fighting vicious warriors that represent a terrifying bull. Have you seen any of them?"
Figure just stares back at you.
Ooh.
Have you not ears? Oh, wait. That might be a problem.
All right. Is that it for Bacchius?
That will complete my actions.
At the end of Bacchius's turn, the bull, you watch as its
Flare
form
actions.
begins to crack and shift, and you watch as strings of red fiery energy begin to spider out around energy. Profanities, Althos, Palamonius. Yes, Profanities, Althos, and Palamonius. I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
Calypso looks on in awe at the fiery.
Althos actually does not need to make the save, but Palamonius and Profanities both need to make wisdom saving throws.
Ooh.
Profanities.
I am going to give my speech inspiration to Palamonius and have him re-roll his saving throw.
By all means.
Sure, it's a -1. All right. Are you
I'm
sure?
positive.
Better,
Alright.
but still.
Profanities. You are fine. Palamonius, unfortunately, you do fail. You suddenly feel a wave of anger fill your body. To the point, you are currently berserked.
Okay. Is this technically a charm?
Yeah, he's a hero. He should have
I
advantage
have
on
high
his
bloodline.
arm,
It's up to you.
right?
Technically, it is. Yeah, technically, it's a charm. Go ahead and.
Ooh, read your character sheets, everyone. Read your character
I'll let
sheets.
you reroll. I'll let you reroll.
Well, I'll just roll one more time and take the higher of the 11, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Nope, never mind. All right, all right.
You are berserked.
Okay.
We will get to that and what that means when it is your turn again.
Okay.
But you are currently berserked right now. All right, Arthemios. What are their orders?
Arthemius's order will be to attack the same hoplite until it is removed from combat.
Okay, Arthemios, go ahead and attack.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will bonus action dash in order to do that.
profanities, you need to be more specific in the future.
Does what would he be more specific about? He, as far as he's concerned, he just sees me running. I just run fast to attack it.
I know. I'm just saying, profanities needs to be more specific in the future.
Okay.
There is an intention to this combat.
Okay. I mean, I'm
Continue.
carrying out the orders he gave me, so.
Continue.
All right. I will strike it with the Underworld Scepter. Normal, and does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
Ah, cool. And because there is nothing else within 5 feet there, I will get sneak attack. And it is one-handed right now because of the shield, so it's the left-hand number, so a total of 16 points of damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
As you stab into the hoplite,
uh-huh.
the scepter pierces right through the center of its chest, and you watch its entire form begin to crack and crumble before it falls to dust on the floor.
Oh, cool. Now, what I would assume that he probably does need to be more specific on is whether or not he wants me to strike and leave as compared to just strike. It's because he does know that that is my a pretty standard fighting style for me. So, since I was not directed to leave, I suppose I would stay.
Right.
So I would prefer to leave.
What are Calypso's orders?
Calypso is going to begin by... Did I notice that Palamonius is doing anything oddly yet?
No.
Okay, so I didn't assume so. So I had Arthemius just charge in, but okay, so I don't know that yet. So Calypso is going to attack the other hoplite with any of her radiant damage spells, but she's not to enter the 30-foot radius of the blast. So she has to stay outside of this set of squares.
How strong do you want it?
Just begin with your cantrips. So Sacred Flame, something like that. After seeing the other one go down with just one attack, we'll do...
Sacred Flame on that hoplite on the east side, then I shall cap.
Go ahead and roll your damage. It fails, taking the 7 points of radiant damage. Or so it seems. You don't see any necessarily changes in its behavior or form, but it seems to have taken the damage.
Okay, and then Calypso is to move into this area here. Since there's a set of bodies between the other hoplite and this area, I don't want her over on this side, so move this way. Come one more if you have the space.
I'd have to cut a corner, so let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, like there's took a different path.
No. This way.
I cannot.
That's the limit of your move. Okay. I just wanted you as far to that side as you could go.
Yep.
Is that it for Calypso?
that is it for Calypso.
At the end of Calypso's turn, the bull is going to swing its head, attacking Althos.
Does his defensive parry reaction thing work on himself? That I don't know.
I think it does. It's just he has to be 5 feet from the target.
If it does work on him, he will employ that.
The defender imposes disadvantage on attack roll if one creature can see within 5 feet
Oh,
of it,
other than the
provided
defender. Never mind.
the
yeah.
attacker is rolling against a creature other than the defender.
Okay. So he will take that attack then.
That is a natural 20.
Oof.
The Althos takes a total of
He's probably gone, guys.
21 points
Oh, he's up.
of damage as the horn just carves across the body of Althos like a knife through butter, just taking chunks of stone away from Althos's front armor piece. Penelope.
Penelope is to begin with her movement, bringing her to here.
I believe you have to be doing a different set of tasks when you previously...
Well, she has it... Right, her action will be to cast Bless.
Okay.
But she also has... So she's going to begin with Bless. One... I think Bless's radius is 30 feet, right?
I will double check.
It doesn't say here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it's 30 feet for the spell.
It is.
Okay, so she'll have to move first before she casts it anyway.
Okay.
So
Want me?
Penelope is going to... Yeah, she's going to move to this square beside me. And on her way, she will cast Bless on Arthemios, Ajax, and myself.
Consider yourself blessed.
So Arthemios, Ajax, and yourself are
Mhm.
now blessed. Okay.
Now, I do have a bonus action.
And she will bonus action Rage.
Okay.
To give herself her best defense possible.
Okay. There is a
Now-
special note with her bless, because this is not the actual just spell bless. This is the god power.
Okay.
Keep a note that any creature blessed has advantage on their first attack roll, assuming bless is still active per casting.
Sure. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't play many barbarians, but her rage, since she activated it this turn, she has her next turn to make an attack roll or take damage or be
Correct.
attacked. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. I didn't want it to drop before her next turn.
All good.
Okay. So that is Penelope's action, bonus action, and movement
All right.
as we form our own phalanx.
After Penelope, it is Ajax.
Ajax is going to move into the space here.
Okay.
20 feet there, and then a diagonal 5 feet to get beside Althos. He does not have any uses of his Zeus, Chosen of Zeus ability. However, he does have advantage on his attack. He is going to put all of his attacks on the beast. However, he is using non-lethal damage with
Okay.
his attacks. First one is at advantage, don't forget that.
Make your first attack roll.
The first pike thrust attack roll with advantage. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Yeah. Damage on that. 10.
Okay.
And then the second one as a normal attack. 21 as well.
Hits.
With 11.
Both pike thrusts stab into the bowl, and you see small chunks of rock break away. Is that it for Ajax?
Did I notice any flame coming out of its body as it was struck?
No.
Okay.
It just appeared like as if a statue got chiseled. Just rock beget rock.
Okay. So then, yes, Ajax will hold his position there.
Alrighty. It is the Hoplite's turn.
It is.
The Iron Hoplite. You will see one step to here, 5, 10. Turning to face this beautiful line that has been set up for me. And you watch as the fiery bellows within its chest, the gate opens up and a blast of furnace-like fire just shoots forth from its center, straight out in a line. It kills itself in the process by doing this, but Penelope, Ajax, Althos, and Profanities, I need dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Penelope, you have advantage because you have danger sense. Ajax has advantage because he's a hero.
Ajax
Now,
also
you have
gets to
advantage
use his
because you have
dex bonus because of
danger
his shield
sense.
master
Ajax
as well,
has
so
advantage
it'll be
because
one
he's a
higher
hero.
than what it rolls here. Ajax also.
I'm rolling last. I'm waiting to see everybody else's rolls.
Harmonious got a 14 for Althos. Penelope got a 14.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Ajax, and that's it. I'm waiting on Ajax.
Yep.
Alright, Ajax should be good. I'm rolling mine. I will use my inspiration from Lorekeeper.
Yep.
And re-roll that. A meaningless failure on that.
And I misspoke anyway. I meant
Seems to be that night.
he gets to use his shield bonus to his dex save. Two points higher, but still.
You were saying something, Harmonious?
No, I said seems to be that night, even on the
Yep.
reroll.
Apparently so.
All right, so Penelope, Althos, Ajax all pass. Profanities, you unfortunately fail. Those who pass will take half damage. Profanities, you will take full damage of this beam of fire. Profanities, you take 18 points of fire damage. Penelope, you take 9 reduced to half again, so you take 4 points of fire damage. Althos takes 9 points of fire damage, which I believe takes him out.
It
Yes,
does.
it is.
And then Ajax takes 9 points of fire damage. Althos, unfortunately, crumbles. Not into dust, because then that'd be a real pain in the ass to clean. I mean, there's sand everywhere.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
especially on a
fine.
sand ground.
Port, and it gets everywhere.
Sorry, I
You
just,
already
I just
did
make
it.
another one. I just make another one.
Alright, it is the Cretan Bull's turn. The Cretan Bull is going to, first and foremost, start moving. Goes 5.
Attack of opportunity from Ajax.
Not yet. His range is 10 feet,
Okay.
but now it will.
Okay.
This is a flat roll. Keep in
Alright.
mind, too, guys. I will say,
Only rolling
Hey.
11.
you did not add your bless.
Oh, I did not. No, I didn't
Oh.
have Bless on my action. I acted before Bless was active. My initiative
I'm
was
talking
first.
about the dex save.
I didn't add I did the advantage on the first attack
Well,
roll for
everyone else
Ajax, but I
passed,
didn't
so
do
it
the.
doesn't matter.
No, I meant
Everyone-
for his attack, for Ajax's attack. I did the advantage, but I didn't do the bless
There you go.
bonus
It's
anyway.
meaningless.
But it didn't matter; they both hit. However, I do get to add a D4 to his opportunity attack there,
roll
right?
now. Yes.
Right. Never mind. It's only a 12 total then.
So that missed. Profanities you provoke.
Okay, I will make my attack. And let me make sure that's turned off. There we go.
That is a hit.
22. So 13 points of slashing damage and 5 points of fire if it affects the creature.
Blade cuts deep. Penelope, it provokes from you.
Do I
Yes,
do that?
Penelope makes her attack of opportunity.
Of course, yes, she does.
At this point, has it become bloody? Like, do I assume it's taken enough damage to be bloody yet?
You do not believe so.
Okay.
The only other thing, sorry, point of contention here. I am using my great axe at this point still.
No, you were told longsword and shield, remember?
Okay, I didn't know if I had the opportunity to have Archimedes do that, but I am good. Thank you.
Go ahead and make your attack. That is a miss. 5, 7,
Wait.
5,
Oh yeah,
10,
she's not reckless.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, as it kind of maneuvers out of the way and then rams forward, charging forward, and charging at you, Penelope.
Okay.
First and foremost, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, you got it.
Don't
You
forget.
have advantage.
I know.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Thankfully. Come on, dice. Oh.
Yeah.
Natural 20. You stop it in its tracks, thank goodness, but that does not prevent the damage that is coming your way.
Okay.
As it attempts to gore you with its horn. That is a hit. Dealing 14 damage, reduced to 7.
I do have a
You
17
can-
armor class, right?
Yeah, more.
Okay, carry on. What? How much? 14 down to 7?
Correct.
Thank you.
It then will make another gore attack. That is another hit. This time dealing 20 points of damage, reduced to 10.
Still glad I'm here.
That is it for the Cretan Bull, and that is it for round 1. Profanities at the start of your turn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Alright, a 12. A 12 will fail. The Cretan Bull has an aura of menace radiating from it. If you start your turn within 30 feet, you must make your wisdom saving throw or be frightened by the bull. You did not fail enough for another effect, however. You are currently frightened. You cannot willingly get closer to the bull, and all attacks are at disadvantage for the next round. From you.
Okay.
You still have your turn, of course.
All right. I cannot willingly get closer to it, but can I pull it closer to me?
You could attempt so, absolutely.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I am going to let's see, I can't get within 10 feet of it, right?
Correct.
let's see. In that case, I'm going to move here. And I'm going to activate my War's Burden, calling upon Ares and casting Bane on that target.
Okay. It is currently baned. Is that it for you?
And then I will bonus action Second Wind.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, actually, it needs to make the save. I forgot. Hold on. It needs to make a saving throw.
Yep.
It fails.
All
Not a
right.
very charismatic creature, I have to say.
All right. And then I don't have a hot button for Second Wind, so we'll just do the...
D10 plus 4.
There we go.
9 points of healing.
All right. And I
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this again against Charmed or no?
This is not against charm. Okay. You are not turned by the frightening aura.
Oh,
of
it's
the-
Charm or Fear, so I would have advantage anyway.
Okay, you pass. You are not turned by the frightening aura of the Cretan Bull. You are immune for 24 hours.
It's because I'm in such a rage.
It's because you're in such a rage. You are going to attack the closest party member to you, as if they are a enemy of enemies. You will use your
Oh, I
abilities
get
and
to hit
such
Ajax.
as you would normally do. So, go ahead and make your attack roll against Ajax. He is the closest. Again, it's as if you wouldn't normally attack any other enemy.
Nothing bad can come of this.
Good
A
thing I rolled
10
like
misses,
that.
as you just kind of whiff with the hammer.
I think that's it. I have no bonus action now that Althos is destroyed. So, yeah.
Okay. I need you to make another wisdom save.
Yeah, break that. Break that enchantment.
15 is enough to break free of the hatred that you are feeling.
Okay.
Oh,
As
I was about to say that one
as
would have
I
been an
see him
advantage
attack
too, right?
Ajax, as I see him attack at Ajax, I call to him to get himself right and back into battle.
That is your turn. That save happened at the end of your turn.
that's fine.
I know,
done.
but I can talk. I can talk during.
Oh
combat.
yeah, no, I'm sure. I'm just talking to Palamonius.
Yep.
Bacchius is up.
And
What
he
is
was in
Bacchius's
battle, by the way.
orders?
Profanities! The Iron Hoplites are no more. What would you have me do?
First, I call for him to put a healing word on Penelope.
Very well. Penelope, stop dying over there.
Urja. Okay.
Roll your health.
Ooh.
Yuck.
I
Well,
sort
that's,
of did.
that's the equivalent of 6 hit points.
Perhaps the
Burn.
healing sentence would have been better.
Ah.
The spell slot for me.
Right.
Noted.
Then
So that is
I-
healing to Penelope, a total of 3 hit points.
Applied.
And seeing the bull's charge, I'm going to command him to dash to put himself on the wall here.
Very well. I can do that.
Okay, begin your movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, action dashing. He wanted you to go one more. 50.
Yep, to the wall. I'm assuming that's the wall space, not the one below it.
Yes, you're good. Is that it for Bacchius?
That
Yes,
is, he
as
has
I
used
go
his
up-
action and his bonus action and his movement.
At the end of Bacchius' turn, creature will once again crack, and a blast of energy radiates from it. Penelope, Profanities, Palamonius, Ajax, Arthemios, and... Ooh, Bacchius, you're just out of the range. Arthemios, Profanities, Penelope, Ajax, and Palamonius all need to make wisdom saving throws.
I'm a lucky
If you are a demigod, you have advantage.
Now we're getting there.
Oh, really?
I spoke too soon.
To me, I guess.
I mean, I
all
think
Um,
it fits Penelope the most, in all honesty.
Truly. She's a couple
one of
parking
the
spaces
party
short of a
members-
garage.
One of the party members will direct their inspiration her way.
Okay, do it.
Arthemios and Bacchius are the ones with inspirations left.
Take it.
Bacchios is the more inspiring of the two. He
Okay.
will send his her way.
And another advantage throw, or just one single flat roll? I'm still a demigod.
Just
throw
one,
that out.
one roll. Just one roll.
Take the higher of the 9, yeah.
Correct. 9 or
5.
Aw. Okay.
so. Penelope, you see. Now that this has happened, then you kind of saw what happened to Palamonius. I'm going to say you kind of get an understanding a little bit of what's going on.
Mhm.
Interestingly, you would there is a thought that crosses your mind that, hey, the bowl is right there, she's the closest to the bowl, that would probably be her target, except she does turn to face you all with
Okay.
her weapon at the ready. Just to note that. So that was the legendary action. Arthemios, you are up.
All right.
What is Arthemios' command?
Standing by.
Arthemios. False life is an action, right?
It is.
Okay. Then Arthemios is going to. Arthemius is going to retreat to here. Yeah, here. And switch to his ranged weapons.
That is going to take time. He is wielding a shield and a. I'm going to say that's going to take. He won't have his weapon ready until next turn.
Right.
Essentially.
All right.
An action to don and doff a shield.
Right.
I'm going to say it's his bonus action to put away his.
All right. So swashbuckler, the swashbuckler ability that you have for stick and move, basically, the
Mhm.
fancy footwork, it only applies to the target of your attack, right? So
that
like if you
does
were to
not get
step-
a attack of opportunity against me. Mean?
right. If you step
Yes.
to this square and hit the bowl,
Yes, it's
Penelope
not. It's not
would still
evade.
get-
It's not disengage against everybody. It's only the target. Whoever I make an attack against. Yes.
It's like
Okay.
mobile.
all right. Then in that case, Arthemios is going to move here. That costs him 25 feet of movement,
Okay.
and then make his attack on the bull.
Okay.
Again with non-lethal damage,
Okay.
and then he will retreat as far as his movement allows, going back through my square. So whatever movement he has left, he'll retreat, and then he will bonus action retreat to here.
Well, what's your movement, Arthemios?
30.
30?
Yeah.
So this is 25.
Right.
That means he's
1,
going to
2,
have to use
3.
his bonus action to dash.
4, 5.
Okay, then that's what he'll do. So make your attack there,
So,
and then bonus action dash to leave.
point of clarification
Mm-hmm.
for game master purposes here. At this point, is Penelope not considered an ally?
Correct.
Okay, that I don't get sneak attack on this
Right. I'm
'Cause that-
assuming not.
because I don't have an ally adjacent, and the only thing that's the enemy is not the only thing within 5 feet of me.
Correct.
So I don't. So okay. All right. In that case, the attack.
Actually,
Hmm.
I'll order him before he attacks to move one step farther. Since he has 5 feet of movement left with his general movement, he'll move into that square,
Okay.
gaining sneak attack,
Then I'll get sneak attack.
and then he'll retreat through me in a straight line for the other 30.
Okay. Then I will get the sneak attack that way, assuming I hit, of course.
And you are still blessed.
I am blessed, and I have an inspiration as well. That does go
Yeah,
to
the
attack
bardic.
rolls, right? Yeah, no, I'm at a bardic. Yeah.
Well, it's you have a bardic inspiration. You're also your first attack is at advantage because you haven't done that yet.
Right, following the bless, because it was the god's bless.
Right.
Did I not? No, I didn't.
No, because it was cast.
That's
after
true.
you had
That's true.
already gone
That's
down
true.
here.
Yeah, and I didn't get the attack of opportunity as the bull pulled away because it was not adjacent to me.
Indeed.
Okay, that's what I was trying to remember. Okay, so the attack with the Underworld Scepter at it with advantage. The initial roll itself, absent of the bless, is a 14. Adding the bless D4, 3, 17.
17 misses. Just glancing off of its hide.
Well, I mean, I could add in that inspiration, right?
Yes, you should.
So,
Indeed.
all right, then adding in the D8, right? D8, I assume at this level. D6.
D6.
Oh, D6.
It's a
never
monk
mind.
too.
Oh, that's right.
Mostly monk.
3 more for a 20.
That is a hit.
Okay,
Fuck yeah.
Huzzah! He's awesome and he knows
this
it.
is non-lethal.
Correct.
And this is with sneak attack now. So it's the left-hand number. 8 points.
That's all right. Better than a miss.
And straight back through you. 1, 2, 3, 4,
It should be right
5,
beside Matthew.
6, 7. Which is 6.
Yep. Perfect.
All right.
Buddy.
After Arthemios, Calypso, what are their orders?
Calypso is going to move her 30 feet.
So keep in mind that's technically 35.
Huh?
Oh. Because I
Yeah,
didn't start
10 or
merge on that spell we discussed.
60. You got plenty of room. I can do it from here.
Excellent, but I don't want you out there by yourself.
Yep.
So Calypso's going to move here.
Mhm.
And she will attempt to stop Penelope using Hold Person and maintaining concentration, hopefully until Penelope is herself and in her right mind.
Shall I see if Apollo is in enough fortune for this battle to grant you some healing, sir?
Is that a bonus action? I'm not sure what that ability
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Then yes.
It also has the potential to keep you from being a target, but I'm not sure. So hold person on Penelope.
Penelope, make a, I believe it's a wisdom save.
It is a wisdom
Yeah.
save.
One of her strengths.
Yeah, it always is, right?
That is a fail.
I am shocked. No,
You are
freaking
paralyzed.
way.
Get shocked.
Couple
You are
things.
paralyzed.
1, you are paralyzed. 2, bless drops.
You want to use my inspiration, Penelope? No, I'm just kidding.
It's a little more than that.
Penelope
What?
looks at you with suspicion.
Bless has dropped
Mm-hmm.
due to this paralysis. But Penelope is paralyzed. Alright, Calypso, you are currently concentrating on that spell.
Oh, I should have done the bonus first. Fuck.
Uh-huh. You are more than welcome to continue to do that.
No, because then I'll drop, right?
You cannot concentrate on 2 spells.
Damn it. Sorry.
That's
You
all right.
can go ahead and do it.
No, she's going to maintain concentration
You're hilarious.
That was the
there.
player's fault. That was my bad.
Nope, that's all right. You have a bonus action remaining, correct?
Well, yeah, but what would you like me
do you
to
have
do?
any? Do you have any bonus action spells?
Nope.
No, you already cast a leveled spell anyway.
Can't cast.
Then she will remain there. Because she can't bonus action dash.
Right. Well done. That is it for Calypso. And you subtracted that spell from your character sheet?
I did.
Alrighty.
Well, I mean spell slot, but yes.
Yeah. Penelope, you are currently paralyzed. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Please succeed here now. You need to
I
succeed
know.
here.
Wait. Which one is this for?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this the one at advantage or not at advantage?
We have to
Make
know
a
that.
wisdom
We have to
saving
know
throw.
what she's saving for to know whether or not to apply that last inspiration. Is this on the mind control or is this on the hold person?
It has
This
to
is
be
on
on
the
the
whole
mind
person.
control. No way.
All of
No.
it at the same
Hold
The
time.
other one went
Person first.
first.
Hold person first. That
Okay,
was always going to be hold person
She
first.
breaks hold person.
Now this is on the mind control. You have
You
advantage.
actually want to break hold person. You want to break both.
No,
Oh,
we
I
could
did.
drop hold person on our own. It didn't matter.
Yeah, but not before the bull has its turn and she's
It's okay.
paralyzed.
No, player can drop concentration out of their turn
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
anytime they want to.
Well, not when they want to. When they're directed by you two.
Okay. Well, I passed.
You did pass both. You are no longer furious.
Alright, so
Um,
that's good.
That
Still
is your
right,
turn,
Right. Darn.
and you are no longer raging.
I don't have any bonus action. Aw.
No, because it happens at the end of your turn.
Gotcha.
Double checking. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Nope. Wait. You are raging. Still.
Thank you.
Huzzah! They're angry.
Yeah, because she
The,
took damage from the
bull
bull last time.
attacker. Yeah. All right. Ajax. Before he gets to go, the bull is going to use its legendary action. I really should have done that when you were paralyzed, but I forgot.
Now I don't feel so bad.
It is going to attempt to actually, yeah, it's going to attempt to gore Penelope. That is a hit. 19 points of piercing damage reduced to 9. Ajax is up.
Ajax is going to follow this path of movement
Okay.
to there. And then he will put his 2 attacks into the bull.
All right.
Again, non-lethal damage.
He makes his first attack. That is a hit.
For 8.
Second attack.
That's a miss.
That is a miss. Is that it for Ajax?
Does Ajax have any bonus action abilities?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Alright. If Ajax is done,
Mm-hmm.
it is the bull's turn. First, it provokes from Penelope. And no, Penelope
give
said
her
they
the-
are AFK.
I give her
Um,
the command to attack.
Penelope, are you back? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No? Alright, I'm gonna roll for Penelope. Rolling to hit. Are you gonna have them reckless?
No.
You don't decide that on opportunity attacks.
Yeah, you have to do that on your turn, I think,
Yeah.
because it's all attacks until
Yeah, until your next
your
turn.
next turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
So no on the reckless.
Rolling to hit.
She misses.
That is a miss.
However, she made an attack now.
She did. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I command Ajax to also make his attack of opportunity.
That is a hit.
Again, everything from this point forward with melee attackers is non-lethal damage.
Well, then,
What's the weird plus
8 more
0 at the
piercing.
end there?
I don't
just
see
no
plus
magic
0.
bonus.
Okay.
Oh, in the hover over it, you mean?
Yeah, the hover
Yeah,
over has
probably.
a 0.
Probably no magic bonus, yeah, like I said.
Charging into you, Profanities. I need you to make a strength save.
I have an inspiration still.
I will take it. 11. Irrelevant.
No.
You are knocked prone.
So much for Ares' favor on that one.
I have one
Okay.
inspiration as well.
You do?
You gave it. No,
No, you
used
gave it. You gave it to
Penelope.
Penelope to try to beat the mind control. Okay.
You are knocked
So I'm
prone
different.
and trampled over as it gets to here. Taking 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it tramples over you. Arthemios, it's going to attempt to barrel through you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
It has movement left?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Only an 11.
You are not prone,
Yep.
taking 8 points of damage. Bacchius, make a strength saving throw.
Holy shit.
It probably changed.
Its movement is like 80.
Well, it would it would have 40, and it could probably do this and chain it.
$16?
A 16 stops it in its tracks. Essentially there, as you kind of have to pull and shift it off of Arthemios.
But
That
help
is
me hold
its
this door.
turn. And we are on to round 2.
This should be round 3.
Sorry. No. Or
Yeah,
that is
this is
completion
my
of round
third-
2. I apologize.
Okay, I was gonna say this is
Completion
my
of round
third
2.
action.
Profanities. You're up.
All right,
Do you wish to stand up?
I do.
It is a new turn. You are no longer frightened,
Excellent.
so you do not have to worry about that.
I am going to move there
Mm-hmm.
and make my attack with the Blades of Fury.
Hit.
Yes, sir. That's. I'm gonna re-roll the 2. That's a part of my damage roll.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 more. That makes 16, 17, 18 points of damage if the fire is effective. If not, it's 13 points.
I'm assuming I missed on an opportunity attack. I'm sorry, guys.
You did. That's all right. But you made the attack, which kept your rage going. So that's the more important part.
Yay!
Is that it for you?
Just a reminder, did you make all of those attacks on us with disadvantage?
Disadvantage? No, because Bane doesn't give you
Or
disadvantage.
a minus 4. Sorry, not disadvantage, but the minus 4.
It was not attacks. It was based off of whether you saved or not.
Okay.
Really, the gores? Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
gore.
No, you missed it. He
Okay,
trampled.
there I am.
He
I
trampled.
did not gore. I trampled over you guys.
So
So-
I am going to action surge
Okay.
and make another attack.
A 19 hits.
Yes. I will re-roll
Re-roll
the
the 2.
2. That's a part of fire. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Is that it for you, Profanities?
Yes. Does it appear to be bloodied?
It now appears to be bloodied.
Excellent.
All right. At the end of your turn, Profanities, it is going to once again exude hatred and menace. This time, I believe everyone but Ajax is in the radius.
Yep.
So I need wisdom saving throws from everybody except for Ajax. If you are a demigod, you have advantage.
It's good so far.
13 for me.
Arthemios. Bummer, man. Arthemios, you're a demigod. You should have rolled with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Do that over.
You want me to do it over or just roll the second
Do it
one? Which one?
No, you
No,
absolutely
do it over.
I'm just making sure, however he wants me to do it.
Well, that's the way we've done it for everything else.
I
so-
know, I'm just making sure.
Not only that, but Secrets for All, we know how your just like re-rolls work, man.
Oh,
No.
fear
Yeah,
not.
For real.
Fear
You've
not.
cursed the rest of the party, so
I
it's
took
not
care of
happening.
it.
Bacchios. So far, everybody looks good. Maybe Calypso. Bacchios.
I'm scared to make the roll.
Make the roll, man. Make the roll, man.
Here we go.
You're not a demigod? I don't know why I thought you were.
14.
No.
No, he's not a demigod. I think a 14's good, though.
Maybe.
Calypso,
Oh God.
you're really upset that Profanities is just telling you what to do all this time. This is your world, not his world.
No lies detected. No lies detected.
You are furious. Everyone else is fine. All right.
Alright, that was the end of my turn, and it's legendary action.
I
so
also
I'll-
need a concentrate. Make a con save Profanities on Bane
Okay.
because you took damage. You're fine.
Alright. So,
Alright.
Palamonius is up.
Palamonius.
Palamonius is going to move here in a straight line, and he is going to attempt to grapple the creature.
Let me at him.
Handle that inner dwarf.
I believe I have advantage because of Forge Domain.
Okay.
Let's go.
Still gonna be a tough roll, contested.
It is contested.
And the beast rolls the natural 1.
Right here.
Unfortunately, you have no divination wizards in your party, so you cannot, assume that happens.
Nope.
A 21 beats the 18.
Alright. Palamonius, do you have any bonus actions on your...
I do
Character?
not. I only hang on, actually, hang on. No, I do not, unfortunately. No, the other thing was an action as well. So yeah, no, nothing.
Okay. Then I will keep you there.
At the end of Palamonius' turn, and it's going to use a legendary action. It is going to try to gore somebody. There are 4 targets. I'm going to roll for it. I'll make it public. Palamonius is number 1, going to the right. Attacking
Bacchios.
Profanities.
No, you said going to the right.
Right. Palamonius is
Clockwise.
1, then Bacchius, then Arthemios, then
okay.
Profanities.
Oh, you know,
I assume going to the right means in a circle clockwise.
that's fine.
But that's
It's fine.
okay.
I'm
Make that
going
attack
to
roll.
in a right line.
Make that
Alright.
attack roll. Remember, Bane is still up.
Bane is still up. So it's going to roll to hit you. And then it's going to roll a Bane. What's your armor class?
16.
It rolls a 15. Got that -1 on that Bane. You dodge 18 points of damage.
Nice, that would have put me down.
That is it for the Cretan Bull's legendary action. Bacchus, go ahead.
Profanities! Or shall I take the bull by the horns?
Don't know that athletics is Bacchus' strong suit. I know that he likes to lift tables.
And he's pretty good at it normally.
He's going to first bonus action another healing word my way.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Take this healing.
Right,
There you
that's
go.
5 points for me. Then he's going to move to that square
See, Bacchus likes him better than me. Fine.
and make his grapple attempt from that position.
All right,
As
Bacchus.
Bacchus attempts to leverage his weight against the weight of the bull.
Ha! Come here, you bull. You're just a bull.
The stakes are high, Bacchus.
Oh God.
Prepare for the stakes to be raised even higher. With an 11.
Oops.
A 17 beats an 11.
Jeez.
It does. Bacchus will hold his position there.
Okay.
There, bud.
Arthemios.
Arthemios. First he will
It's prone.
stand. Yep, first he will stand.
All right, that's half his movement.
Then I command him to strike with his might, then put some distance between him and the creature. This way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 35 feet of movement, correct?
No, just 30.
Just 30. Okay, then you will be here.
Hit.
All right.
Yeah, roll that damage. Again, it's non-lethal. Remember, I said
Absolutely.
everybody's melee damage is
Absolutely.
He's not telling you. He's telling you.
I'm reminding
Mhm.
I'm reminding our master
Can I
here.
just- can I just
Understood.
run something? The guys with
We no
Magic.
longer have anything, right? No bless or anything like that, right?
You do not have
Correct.
bless.
Okay.
Bless.
And no, and obviously I used my inspiration. So
Harmonious, what was your question?
the strike
He's
misses.
reminding me that magic damage can't be non-lethal.
The strike misses.
Indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I still have a bonus action,
You do.
but I don't
But
have anything I
I
can
don't-
really do at
I
this
don't
point.
see anything I want you to do. Like I could have you dash again, but I
Right.
want you close enough to move back into stick, and then next time that bonus action could dash you back out.
All right.
Actually, hang on.
Yeah.
I will give you a bonus action dash to put you 5 more feet
Oh yeah.
because its radius has been 30 feet on all of those blast
Yeah.
attacks.
Ajax
so I
didn't
want you
have to
outside of
save
that.
on the last one.
Yeah, so I want you outside
Okay.
of that.
Easy enough.
Calypso.
Do you look at me?
Do I look at you? No, I'm busy over here.
Okay.
Before Calypso's turn, the bull is going to... Actually, wait. No, you can't do that. Calypso, yes, it is your turn. The closest person to you is Palamonius. Palamonius looks like a ripe old target for... I want you to roll a d4.
never been called right before.
And anybody looking even remotely in my direction sees my skin glowing and my eyes start with the fiery color, fiery glow,
Absolutely.
and my
And you
hair
know what?
starts to float.
Palamonius looks like a great target to use that nice circlet ability.
No, I can't. It's burned.
All right, okay,
I think
never mind.
last-
Oh, thank God.
That was used on the
Then
third
that's
one.
okay.
We
That's
discussed
fine.
that prior.
That's absolutely fine. You can, however, use Scorching Ray.
Yep.
Then I have something I got to bring up from last session.
So wait.
Never
So wait.
cleared.
Does profanity say you started to say something to me, right? You started to give me a command.
Does
No, I was
profanity-
announcing the initiative. I was announcing the initiative.
Does does profanity still try to command you?
I recognize the beast effect on my party, right?
Yeah.
Having seen this happen twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would know that she's outside of our control right now.
Okay. Do you still say anything to her?
I do not.
Calypso, you are going to aim your Scorching Rays, one at Palamonius, one at Bacchius, one at Profanities. Palamonius, you did not attune to the shield.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, I trust my team to shake off the effects. So far, it's worked well.
So first, beam on Palamonius. That misses. Next on Bacchius. That misses. Now on Profanities. That crits.
I shall be
Damage.
looked at when commanded, sir.
15 points of fire damage.
Thank goodness for that healing word.
Make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Nah, he's talking to me.
Sorry, hold on. Not a wisdom save.
That's con from me, so Bane drops.
Uh,
Oh, I thought you were giving me my
No,
at the end of the turn thing.
Actually, it was a wisdom save. I'm sorry. So you're good.
Yeah,
So
you wasted a great roll.
you are no longer you're no longer under those effects, and Bane does indeed drop.
Mm-hmm.
As the glowy effect falls off, and I look around and shit.
I mean, you still meant what you said.
Yeah, of course I did. Of course I did.
Oh, well, it's too late now, but Bane would have affected his athletics roll against my 18. It's too late now.
And that wisdom save, DM.
It
that
did.
was at the
I was
end, right?
factoring it in.
Oh, okay.
That wisdom save's at the end of my turn, right?
The wisdom save is at the end of your turn, correct?
Okay, got it.
All right. After Calypso, Penelope. What is Penelope being commanded to do?
I tell Penelope to move here.
Okay.
So diagonal to the square where the arrow starts, and then horizontal to that position, atop the bull.
Woo! Yeah, howdy.
And now she will make her attack on the bull. She is going to reckless this time. And again, it is non-lethal damage.
Absolutely.
And I call to her and say, Penelope, put the beast down. Yes.
That hits.
Roll that damage.
Okay.
7 more points of damage. Penelope has no bonus actions that I'm aware of. Oh, it's Penelope that had Compel Duel, not
It is.
Calypso.
That is all right.
All right.
Penelope does.
Yes, Compel Duel is a full action, right?
Yes, I think it is. It says it's on my spell.
It says action.
Oh,
and-
it's a one bonus action, my friend.
Aha! It is a bonus action. However, if I do that to you now, you're eating all of its attacks alone.
Assuming that
Nope. Go ahead and do it.
Say.
Compel Duel.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
Creature does not seem affected.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I figured. It has to understand you, I think.
I speak with
No
animals
problem.
too.
I call to
Ironically.
Ajax to move here. This should effectively trap it since it can't get a running start.
That's quite the spear action.
thrusting motion. And I do want Ajax there, even though I know he has range, because I want his body preventing its movement. And then he will attack from there with his 2 attacks.
The first attack, please roll Arthemios.
And again, I remind him that we are taking the beast alive. Non-lethal damage.
That hits.
Excellent thrust. There was all that thrusting movement beforehand.
Heyo.
I'm going to prep up the next one for another max damage. Here we go. Thrusting motion.
That is a miss.
Lord.
Oh.
You missed on entry.
Not enough foreplay.
Initiative
wow.
didn't move Penelope.
Not even
and
the tip?
Ajax, by the way.
It broke. Is that it?
Game Master, the initiative order is not moving.
I
At least
haven't
it's not on my
changed
screen.
it yet.
Okay,
Is that
there
it for
you go.
Ajax?
Yes, that's it for Ajax. He will hold his
All right.
position there. We're attempting
It
to
is-
trap the beast.
The bull's turn, yes, it has no more movement to be able to do some trampling. So instead, it is going to start bucking wildly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you.
Yeah.
We will go Almonius 1, Bacchius 2, Penelope 3, Ajax 4, Profanities 5 on a 6 every roll. Penelope, the first attack is on you as it tries to gore you with its horns.
It does have advantage on that roll because I had her reckless.
It does. That is a hit. 12 reduced to 6 points of piercing damage.
Being honorable, even in the,
The
heat of
second
battle.
attack, it is going to be on. Reroll. Bacchius, as it tries to kick you with its hooves.
Oh no!
That hits, dealing 8 points of damage.
Right.
Right in the smack of the chest.
That's worse.
And that is it for round 3. Profanities, you are up.
Alright. I do not have any fighting spirits because I used all of those in the Cyclops battle, and they are long rest abilities. So I will make my attack. And I will miss.
That is miss.
It is a miss. I will hold my position here because I like it being cornered.
Okay.
That
With
should
that-
bring us to probably a legendary action.
Indeed. Once again, actually, at this point, it is just going to attack wildly. It's not going to use its menacing aura. Let's see. Reroll.
That's me.
Wait. Yep, profanities.
That'll be it if you hit.
Let's see. A 14 misses. Ooh. Did 19 points of damage on that attack, too.
Yeah.
Alamonius, you're up.
All right. Palamonius is going to make his attack roll. Seeing that it is bloody, I issue the command to put this beast to sleep.
Okay, just a heads up, I have magical damage.
Well, but it's a magical weapon, right? It's not a spell.
No, it
Yes,
does, yeah,
but
it's
the
5
bludgeoning
fire
damage.
yeah.
The bludgeoning damage is normal, but if it has been taking fire damage, that fire damage can't be non-lethal.
I do have that other thing. I think that may be a good idea. I don't know.
What's that other thing again?
Well, your command. I don't want to give it away. Your command. It's one of my abilities I can do when things get sweaty and slippery. Let's say.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go ahead and drop that right under the beast.
All right, I'm gonna grease it up.
Okay, pop that in chat for me.
Should
That's
be
you.
dexterity saving throw.
That's
It is.
Grease.
Yeah, hang on. So it's
All
like,
right.
yeah, his whole base essentially.
Correct. So Grease off the floor here. Do this real quick.
I don't think it's that dexterous, right?
Bull in a China
Right? You'd
China
think
shop?
so.
Just
I
saying.
think so.
Especially the way it's thrashing around all on us.
Let's try that. See if that gets me something.
Oil slick.
That's fine. All right.
Does it slip and fall prone?
It needs to make it save. We're gonna find out. I'm just adding Grease underneath it. It is going to make dex save. And you watch the feet slide out from under it.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
currently prone.
I'm gonna say that the flavor of the spell, instead of a bit of pork rind and butter, it was a piece of beef jerky and butter.
Nice. Right, we've got it down.
All right.
Let's
Gotta
put
capture
it
it.
to sleep.
That's a full action. Palamonius will hold his position there. I don't want the beast moving.
Gotta capture it.
Bacchios!
Before Bacchius' turn, legendary action. It will, from prone, attack at disadvantage. Let's see who it attacks.
Me. Of course.
It is at disadvantage.
Lowest hit point total.
Natural 1.
Woo!
Otherwise, it would have been a 23. Dealing 22 points of damage. You are lucking out there,
Jesus.
Bacchius. See, Ares is watching. He just wants to see you get to the brink before.
And that's what battle is, pushing your limits.
Bacchius,
Ah.
go for it.
At this point, I tell Bacchius to... does
I
he have a
will say
bludgeoning
any
weapon in
attempt-
his hand?
He does.
Aye.
His fist.
No,
I
he's
will
been
also
doing
say-
shillelagh before, right?
Yes, he does have other. He has a staff, I believe.
club.
Or a club. I will add
That's not a
any
net.
attempts to grapple the creature while it is prone. I will allow you to make an advantage.
Profanities. Shall I put this beast to sleep then?
If you cast shillelagh, that's a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Does it make the weapon damage magical,
Yes.
Does
but not spell damage, right? So he can still
bludgeoning.
non-lethal.
Yeah.
it's still bludgeoning.
Okay, then that's what he will do. He will enchant his weapon with the power of Dionysus and
The
attempt to
mystery of
knock
I
out the beast.
Be revealed to you in unconsciousness.
Roll to hit.
Roll
You
that
have
crit.
advantage. Reroll.
Ah, damn it. That should be good enough.
A 17 misses.
Oh,
He has his bonus action.
no, he cast
Oh no, he doesn't.
shillelagh with the
Yeah,
bonus.
shillelagh. He's got these key points, man. He's a monk.
We've
Keep
got
telling him to
people
flurry.
get this done before the bull gets up.
All right, is that it for Bacchius?
That is his bonus action and his action.
It will use its last legendary action to recklessly attack at disadvantage.
Roll a one. Roll a one. I'll take. Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
goodness.
I'm making these public. You guys can see I'm not doing this on purpose.
Or
Wow. That's on you again, profanity.
You know what? I'm gonna make this roll public as well.
yep. There it is. I fall.
There it is. The gore attack strikes Profanities, and you watch as he falls to the ground and is brought back to 1 hit point.
By what?
Profanities in this battle and in your previous showings, not only the speech, but your previous attack against the Trojan dock, and in this battle, you, my friend, have earned some favor with the god of war, Ares. Enough favor, in fact, to reach the next reward threshold.
Oh yeah, my 15.
Well, 20. Upon reaching the threshold of 20 with Ares, you, my good friend, essentially gain the half-orc trait of relentless endurance.
All right.
Should you drop to 0 hit points, you instead go back to 1. This can be done once per day.
All right.
You are at 1 hit point, my friend.
The favor of Ares.
It's like he planned it or something.
I can't tell you. Arthemius.
Arthemios.
I had the wrong tool on. 1 second. All right.
Heyo.
Arthemios is going to move his 30 feet. He will make his strike with sneak attack to attempt to put the beast down with non-lethal damage.
It is still prone or no?
It is prone.
Okay. Bramp, bramp.
Oh,
That is a miss.
that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And he will move his 30 feet back out.
Alrighty.
Oh well.
That should be all of the beast legendary actions for the round.
That it for
You
Arthemius.
gotta put it down.
That is it for Arthemios.
Calypso.
Calypso is going to cast Prayer of Healing.
It takes 10 minutes.
What? That's not the way I read the spell. Let me
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, that's the out of combat one.
Ugh.
I don't have that spell
And
slot.
she has no more 2nd level spell slots.
Scorching Ray.
You had her burn Scorching Ray. That's right.
Yep.
I was counting the ones that I gave the orders for. Okay. In that case,
I can try to see if I can give you some healing through Apollo.
was that burned when she tried it
She has
before? or
30
no?
feet of movement.
No,
She
it's
can get
different.
next to you for a cure wounds.
I can.
And she's not full. Let her take some damage.
Yeah, why not? And I got my shield. I got a little bit.
Make another target.
It's not going to matter. All right, so I'll have her move 20, going diagonal through there, 25, 30 to me.
Yep.
So not cutting through Bacchios' square, but getting to me.
Yep.
And she will give me a Cure Wounds, although I'm not sure that's the best use of her action. I do think I need the hit points. So, action, Cure Wounds. She can't upcast it.
Creature you touch regains the number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus my spell. And shall I bonus action and see if Apollo can help a little bit more?
Is the bonus action a leveled spell, or is it the...
It is not a
modified?
spell.
Okay, then yeah, let's do that as well.
The channel divinity.
No,
No,
so-
it's not a channel divinity, it's the
Oh,
god
okay.
power.
It's Apollo safety. I have 3 of them that does not use my spell slot.
Alright, cool.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
Yeah. Like I said, I could try it. I didn't know if Apollo would allow it or not. Now we know.
And she remains there.
Finish this, Penelope.
Penelope will recklessly attack.
Doesn't have to.
However,
It's a prone figure.
oh, that's right. It's a prone creature still. I keep forgetting it's at the bottom of the order.
All right,
The
ready?
legendary actions. The legendary actions make me think it's acting in between. So Penelope, you have your attack with advantage. Put this creature to sleep.
That is a hit.
Yes. Big damage. Big damage.
It's pretty
Yes.
That's it. We move on to Ajax.
Meaning,
good. Ooh,
Oh.
I know,
You said
right?
that is
You
it.
said
I'm
it's
like,
so
what does
ambiguous.
that mean? What does that mean?
I was so hopeful.
Ajax.
Ajax will thrust his spear twice.
That's pike.
He has advantage on those rolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say still advantage, right?
Yes, still at advantage.
That hits.
Yes. Big damage.
Okay,
Nice.
nice.
That crit.
Very
the crit.
nice.
Put it down, Ajax.
Oh, come on, that's gotta do it.
Yes.
Ajax stabs forth with
In the name of Ares.
and stabs it
Or
into the
Zeus in
neck
this
of the
case.
creature,
For
and
him.
then pulls the spear out and goes for another stab, but then remembers the words of profanities and instead raises the pike high up into the air and slams the butt of it into the base of the skull of the bull. And you hear a sickening crunch as cracks form throughout its entire body. And it slumps down. Fight is not over. Here's the deal. It is currently unconscious. It is still not captured. I am going to roll openly. If I roll an 18 or higher, it's going to wake up. Every round that it's still not captured, which could, you still haven't defined that yet. Every round that it's still not captured, that number goes down by 2. So from 18, it's 16. From 16, it's 14, and so on. Now, it might only take one round for you guys to capture it. You're not entirely sure. You're going to find that out. But first, I'm going to roll openly. If I roll an 18 or higher, it wakes up.
Are you kidding? God.
The bull stands up.
Well, wakes up or stands up?
It wakes up.
Wakes up.
Like most death saving throws, even though I know it's not really a death saving throw, it was unconscious. Like most death saving throws, they happen at the beginning of the turn. It wakes up and stands up. Indeed.
Dex saving throw, please.
It's when it ends its turn on it.
It's going to make 2 attacks. It is at 1 hit point. Rolling a d6. Now, Palmonius 1, Bacchius 2, Penelope 3, Calypso 4, Ajax 5, Profanity 6.
Changing his number isn't going to do anything.
Apparently,
Maybe it is, alright.
it attempts to gore Ajax. A 25 to hit hits, 10 points of piercing damage. The second attack. Ooh, new target, Penelope. As the hooves strike out at you. That is also a hit, dealing 12 reduced to 6 points of bludgeoning damage. This creature is meant to be tough to take down.
It now needs to make a dex save.
It now needs to make a dex save.
Hey, so
It falls.
it was rolling between the 6 targets there,
Yep.
and it rolled a 5 and hit Ajax, and a 3 and hit Penelope, who's right next to Ajax.
Correct. 1,
Yeah, he's doing vertical columns.
2.
Oh,
Three.
got it.
Four.
I'm thinking either
Yeah.
clockwise or counterclockwise. Either way, I'm going.
Right.
Hey, at least I numbered them.
Yeah,
Numbered
he
them
announced
and
the numbers.
announced it ahead of time.
All right, yeah, no, I just
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
see it.
it's just-
That's all. It just threw me off.
Clarifying, not complaining.
Profanities.
It's
Capture
prone.
the ball.
It is prone now, right?
It is
It
called
failed again.
Antonia.
Okay, cool.
It is prone. However, I cannot strike with my blades without dealing fire damage, correct?
Well, you can harpoon with it without dealing fire damage, or you can attempt to grapple, or you can do something else.
Hog tie this bull.
Choke it out.
Then I will attempt to grapple. You said if it's prone, I have
You
advantage.
have advantage. Athletics for
Oh.
yourself.
Here we go. There we go.
Yeah. It's
As
contested.
you
That's good.
grab onto the horn, of course you grab the bull by the horns. Like, why wouldn't you do that?
And I wrap
you,
both legs around its neck.
you grab the bull by the horns. As you hold on to it, you watch. You suddenly hear a loud bong, like gong sound, and you look in the direction of the noise, and you see in the far left, bottom left corner, a large statue of an axe-wielding warrior. Their weapon suddenly ablaze in fire. Almonius, your turn.
A bit busy here.
I
Rock
call
floor.
to Calamonius to grapple its hind legs.
Sure. Would that essentially be as
You have
a
advantage.
restrain, or no?
You have advantage.
Okay, yeah.
A 17, but it rolled. Oh wait, I have to roll disadvantage. Hold on. Ooh, I accidentally rolled regular, and I rolled a natural 20. But at disadvantage, I rolled a 7. As you hold on to it, grappling it, you hear another bong noise, and you look to the bottom right corner, a knife-wielding warrior. Their knives suddenly ablaze in fire. Is that it for you, Palamonius?
I call it. I think we need 4 people. Everyone.
At the end of Palamonius' turn, the creature is going to attempt to break free of one of the grapples. I'm going to roll odds. It's Palamonius. Evens, it's Profanities. Evens. Profanities, make another athletics check. You still have advantage.
Nice.
It's not able to break free. So it remains held. Bacchius.
Bacchius will join the attempt to hold this creature to the ground.
Very well. May I note?
Actually,
I also have an egg.
I command Bacchios to belly flop the beast
I will do so.
and tackle it, effectively being a grapple.
Okay. Make it athletic.
Just flavoring the
Dogpile.
grapple as
Dogpile.
a belly flop from the bard.
We got a 3
15.
and a 15. I'm going to make these rolls public.
But he's rolling at disadvantage. Oh, God.
Breaks free.
Jesus.
It's the equivalent of when they roll out the last second in wrestling.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah. We're wrestling a thing now, thanks to the grease.
All right. In that case,
Yeah, you're trying to wrestle a greased pig, essentially, right?
Sure.
now.
I tell Bacchios to regain his composure by standing back up, since that would have left him prone. And then,
Oh, he can do
does-
that again, can't he?
can
No,
you do a
with
second
an
one?
action. If he had 2
Right.
attack rolls, he could.
But
But he just
flirt-
had 2 attacks.
But
Does
with
flurry
flurry of
blows not
blows, he
trigger?
can't do that.
No, those are bonus attacks. Those are bonus
Okay.
action attacks. They're not like part of
Wait,
the
wait,
attack
wait.
action.
Can't you use an attack to?
In that
Grapple?
case,
It
in
is
that case,
part of the attack action.
Oh, I understand. Okay, I got you.
no, in that case, so he can't Since he tried to grapple, he can't make an attack, even though a grapple is an attack.
He can no, because he did not make an attack. He is
Yeah.
replacing his attack for a grapple. You only get he can still make a bonus action attack because
But
of
if I-
martial arts. He
Right,
can't-
but if I had 2 attacks per round, I could make 2 grapples per round.
Correct, but that's part of your attack action. You're making 2 attacks as part of multi-attack. This is he gets to make a bonus action attack because of martial arts.
Right, then that's what he'll do. He'll make the bonus action attack because we need 1 hit point to knock it unconscious.
It is at 1 hit point.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to deal 1 hit point of damage to knock it unconscious.
Right.
Then
Okay.
everybody grabs a leg and it's done.
Hopefully. Bacchus.
So
I will
Bacchus,
punch
make
him.
that attack. You have advantage on the attack because
have
it is
advantage.
prone and it is melee.
It is an unarmed strike.
Kapow! There it is.
20.
It
So
falls.
the
Absolutely.
belly flop didn't so much grab onto it as you once again hear another crunch.
So it is
And-
unconscious.
The creature appears unconscious. That is Bacchus' turn. Arthemios.
Arthemios will rush in here to grab a set of legs, or a leg, or a horn, or whatever remains exposed. I'm assuming it does not have udders exposed, otherwise Bacchios would have attacked those before.
It does not have an udder, but it is a bull, not a cow.
It only has one
I'm-
udder.
I'm not asking Arthemios to grab it.
Feel free to milk
What a
that one
motorboat.
udder if you'd like, but it'll
Profanity
probably
would
wake
not
up.
issue such an order. Not to an honorable warrior like Arthemios. I ask I command
Wait for
Arthemios
Bacchus' turn to come around.
to make his wrestle attack and grapple the creature.
Utterly ridiculous.
No.
It's unconscious. That could be a freebie.
It is unconscious. There's no contested roll, Arthemios. You are able to grab a hold of the creature. You hear another bong, and in the top right corner, the blade of the shield and sword wielding warrior alights. And
Alright.
finally, Calypso. You were
Sensing
quick-
that we're getting free grapples, I command Calypso to grapple the creature.
Unlikeliest of-
Ladies
I
and
tell
gentlemen,
Calypso
this is
to
how the
claim-
Minotaur was
To claim
created.
her glory.
I
and
reached
grapple the
down.
creature.
I reached down. I just kind of move, put my shield down, and I reach down and I grab the front two, and I'm like, just smirk as I grab the front two.
When she
Whatever.
does that, I slap it real quick, and the rest of us break away, leaving her only standing there holding it.
No, you can't.
No, I don't do that, but that would be
With that, I mean, he could if you ordered it.
Nope.
That the creature.
Oh wait, you gotta light up the 4th fire.
There's a bong.
Yes.
You see in the top left corner the pitchfork and shield wielding warrior, the pitchfork ablaze in fire.
We needed the 4th
As-
long for Bacchios, otherwise it's not a full party.
As the party grabs a hold of the Cretan bowl
Grab the udder.
and looks around. There is another screech from a falcon, and you look in the up in the sky, and suddenly landing, superhero Neo landing onto the sand, a ripple of sand and debris echoing from his feet. The god of war stands. He turns to you, his eyes fierce. He raises the spear up into the air and slams it into the ground. As he does, the Cretan bowl crumbles to dust, disappearing into the sand at your feet. He turns to you all and he says, "You have proven yourselves mighty warriors and heroes. Greece shall have my support. Know this. The Trojans are aware of your arrival, and they are preparing a defense against your assault. It will not be my aid alone that is required in this fight, but when it comes time for your final assault, the machines of war that I have gifted them will no longer be their ally. Now, return to your camp. Prepare yourselves, for there is great battles and glory to be won. The fight continues, and the war has just gotten interesting. And with a slam of his spear into the shield, you all suddenly find yourselves teleported back to camp.
Whoa.
Woo!
With that, you immediately, there's a bit of a fervor, but after some explanations and getting a lowdown of what's happened and what's going on, you see a little bit of change since you've been gone. First and foremost, you guys have 2 walls to put down wherever you'd like. You should be able to move these walls wherever you'd like. And, of course, turn them. If you zoom in, you should be able to grab onto the end and kind of turn them on a diagonal if you wish. Go ahead and place these walls wherever you see fit. Additionally, all of you are brought into the heroes' quarters. Here, you see a familiar face. It seems that the Greek reinforcements have landed. Not all of them, but those led by the great Greek king, King Agamemnon. And with it, you guys unlock a new hero. King Agamemnon is built on the Warlord class. He has a 20 armor class, 51 hit points, 30 movement speed. He is a hero. Like everyone else, he has advantage on ability checks and saving throws against mythological creatures. Additionally, he has urgent orders, which he can use 3 times a day. Agamemnon can command his troops into more advantageous positions as a bonus action. He can target an allied creature within 60 feet and can see or hear him. They may use their reaction to move up to 30 feet without provoking, and they gain temporary hit points from this. Additionally, he has Commander's Strike. When he takes the attack action on his turn, he can forgo one of his attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of his allies to strike. When he does so, choose an ally within 60 feet that can see or hear him. They can immediately use their reaction to make one weapon attack, adding a d8 to the attack's damage. Finally, he has Regal Presence as a as a reaction. If an enemy attacks within 30 feet before the roll is made, he can make an intimidation check against the enemy's insight check. On a fail, the creature attacks with disadvantage. On a success, the creature is immune to the ability for the next 24 hours. So, and he has a +1 mace. He actually has a magic weapon. He has the King's Mace. This is King Agamemnon. Feel free to peruse that at your leisure. Additionally, it seems that while you guys were gone...
We don't have access to his character information, by the way.
Feel free to peruse that at your leisure. You now be able to look over everything.
Yeah, we got it now.
Okay. Additionally, it seems while you were gone, the Trojans attacked the camp. Troy has discovered your camp while the sun was high in the sky around 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Trojan scouts caught the guards by surprise, and a minor skirmish occurred around the build site of your camp's walls. Luckily, your guards were able to recover from the surprise quickly, but unfortunately, one guard was killed by multiple arrow wounds in defense of the builders. Funeral rites were held and taken care of. This event did not delay the building of the walls. However, it is believed that some of the Trojan scouts may have gotten away. You are now currently down one Greek soldier. That does mean that is one less group of troops that you can use. You are now effectively at 15 rather than 16 troops. However, that does not mean that hope is lost and that you are now effectively down 3 troops. Instead, there are a couple of things to note. Number 1, Agamemnon brought with him 8 troops. You now have 23. Part of his reinforcements. He also brought with him, initially, 2 villagers. However, it seems that during the raid on the Trojan village, the Trojan dock, some of the villagers of that dock, as I stated, there were a mixture of civilians and soldiers. It appears some of those civilians, after being rescued during a rather serious skirmish in the middle of the town square, have decided to come and join the Greek effort, increasing your villager count from 12 to 18.
So they're just ignoring the fact I tried to set them on fire. Okay, that's good.
I mean, there was a fire and all of a sudden things happened, but you guys came to their rescue. That's what they remember. Additionally, because you have Agamemnon here, Agamemnon is a king for a reason, and he is able to boost he adds a boon to your villagers. Because of Agamemnon, you guys gain a new bonus. You have a +1 to all favor rolls because of Agamemnon.
So when we put villagers to work on favor, that gives us a +1 to that roll, right?
Correct. Just like how Arcantos gives you a +2 training and Ajax to guard duty, Agamemnon gives you a +2 favor. Finally, last but not least, actually 2 more things, I apologize. This is for you to track your resources. This handout can be used for a quick glance at your camp resources. It will be found in the camp management folder. You'll be able to monitor your points earned by your guards and villagers in preparation for the Trojan assault. Here is your camp resources, but also your Trojan assault points. You currently have 6 military training points and 8 scouting points. If you wish, you can spend 1 of your Trojan assault points. It doesn't matter from where. You can spend 1 point to get back your lost guard. If you guys wish to do that.
I think we're okay because Agamemnon brought 8 more. I think we're all right.
Right, but that puts you at 23 rather than 24. You effectively have 3 guards that cannot be used because you need a group of 4.
Oh, we need a group of 4. Okay.
I don't see a reason why we wouldn't. I mean, it's 1.
Yeah, this sounds fine.
Well, the reason why you might not want to is because these points are what are going to be used in the final assault against Troy. The more points you have, obviously, the more help you'll have during that fight. But it is only 1 point. It is completely up
I
to you.
think taking it from scouting is probably best. As they know we're here, we need to maybe focus on more on defense and stuff like that. I don't know.
Well, the scouting also is for food and resource
Food.
locations and things like that.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
-1 from scouting.
I mean, it's fine. I'm just saying, just bear it in mind. That's all.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's better taking it from military training, right? Obviously.
All right, I'm going to take 1 from scouting. Therefore, you are back to 24 soldiers. All right, great. Finally, during your combat in the previous Trojan dock area, you uncovered a rather unique-looking forge.
Yeah, we did.
The Trojans were utilizing this forge. Why can't you? The Greeks have secured the area. However, transporting the forge will require some effort. So, in order to transport the forge, a moment. If you scroll down, at the bottom of camp upgrades. Oh, wait, sorry. Hold on. There we go. So scroll down to the bottom of camp upgrades. You should see the forge. It will take 2 days to transport. It will require 4 food and at least 1 troop unit assigned to the task.
Oink oink, dude. Oh, sorry.
That was out loud.
They are very hungry.
The forge found within the warehouse at one of the Trojan docks can be transported to the campsite. If it can be delivered undamaged, the cost and build time of an armory will be cut in half. Additionally, building materials are crafted easier, taking 1 day off any future build project, excluding walls.
Yeah, because the walls are 100% wood.
And they already take a day.
Mm-hmm.
So if you transport the forge, all building projects will take 1 less day to build. Specifically, the armory will take the cost and the build time will be cut in half because this is a large part of the armory is a forge, but you would already have one in place. That is just something for you guys to look over and consider should you wish to set your troops to that task. With all of this information, so you guys have more troops, you have more villagers. Agamemnon has come back with reinforcements, and you now have a couple more tasks and things to do. Agamemnon informs you all that now that the camp has been discovered and that there is a larger soldier presence here, it is very likely that the Trojan defenses are going to raise rather rapidly. He says that should you wish to do anything else, that is your prerogative. However, he highly suggests taking out the second dock so that the rest of the soldiers can land within the next 3 days. If you wait any longer than that, there is a risk of them being much more fortified than what we are prepared for. They cannot do a siege on 2 fronts. Does anyone have any questions for Agamemnon, Ajax, or Cantos with that information? Once, going twice? No. Okay.
We were having a discussion in the Roll20 chat.
Well, that doesn't help the stream.
It doesn't. But us talking while you're talking doesn't help.
We were
the
gathering
story
info
either.
as well.
So, as I stated, does anyone have
No.
any questions for Agamemnon or any questions or clarifications on what I just said?
I do not.
No.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. With
It
that in mind,
it looks like our priorities are going to be for the party to make their way to the second dock for battle there. Hopefully stalling whatever the main city or the main gates there by Troy are doing by either distracting them or forcing them to fight on that front, while our villagers are focused on wood and food to build resources.
Yeah, we need a lot more to start building the better stuff, and we just need,
Yeah.
we need to
Particularly
prior that.
food and wood.
I mean, the lumber yard's gonna help with the bonus for wood, but we need food. Yeah.
all right. So, we will conclude today's activities in regards to what you guys have gone through with your roles for the village and your roles for the troops. We're going to start with the roles for the fishing and hunting. Go ahead. Let's start with. Here, I'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Penelope, go ahead and roll a d20 plus 4 for me. 2 from their natural ability, plus 2 from the bonuses to fishing and hunting.
Damn.
Alright, a 7 does not grant you any additional food.
Should not have been put in charge of that.
Big old oof.
Alright, woodwork. Bacchius, you're going to roll a d20 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 as well.
Gladly. Natural 20.
Natural 20, very nice. In their efforts to gather wood, they clear out their current resource pool, which had 4 wood left. You get all of the wood in that.
I have the wood.
Increasing your current wood source to 8. All right, but that does mean, just to keep in mind, which you guys, I believe, sent your scouts to find a new wood source, so assuming they find them, you're fine. Otherwise, that might be something to send your scouts on next, because you have no more source of wood to gather. Remember, all that means is that those rolls are done at disadvantage. You can still find it, but without an actual source of wood to draw from, you're rolling at disadvantage. All right.
Damn, we needed one more food to start the dockhouse. Damn.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's alright. It's the roll of the dice.
I didn't think of food hard enough. That was my problem.
That's- yeah,
I'm so
that's what it is.
sorry. Damn it.
How dare you?
We need a plus 3. Arthemios, d20 plus 3, please. For favor.
Correction, that was a D12. Hold on. Not much better. There you go.
And 11 does not gain you any additional favor. All right. The building was completed. The wall is completed without issue. That is it for your villagers. We will assign them shortly for their next day's tasks. We now move on to our troops. Scouting. Searching for more wood. Profanities. You are rolling a... 1 second. You are rolling a d20 plus 3.
Well,
A 12. They did not find any new wood source, unfortunately. All right. Palamonius. The guard duty roll does not come into effect in this point because that an attack was triggered, and I rolled it myself in this situation. The military training, however, you can make a roll on. This is going to be a d20 plus 5. 22. Very nice. You guys gain an additional, one moment, 3 points in military training. Edit this. Like that, an 8, and then 3 points in military training from a 6 to a 9. Very nice. All right, boost morale. Calypso, roll a d20 plus 1.
Yes. A 7.
A 7. 7 is not enough to gain any wild points from boost morale. It seems that today, with the fight of the Trojans discovering the camp and then the arrival of reinforcements and whatnot, either villagers or guards and whatnot were distracted, or just were not performing at their peak condition at this moment. But that is okay. We continue with a new day. You all gain the benefits of a long rest. Before you long rest, however, is there anything you wish to do before the day's end?
Level up. Oh, sorry.
That's my line.
I apologize. I haven't played actually a game with you for a little bit, and I apologize for that. I'll leave that to you.
I honestly thought though when Gina was saying 2 more things, I'm like, one of those better be level up.
I'm sorry. I've given you your task from the beginning. You guys have chosen to dilly-dally. No, I'm kidding. No, you're not leveling up yet.
Palamonius does have some things to do during this long rest. Switching out some infusions.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything or need to discuss anything or say anything before we long rest?
Yeah, I think I want to try to see if I can find out what's going on with the gods, similar to what I did last time. Now that Ares has flipped the side of the table, so I want to see Apollo's reaction. And
all right, I need you to make a religion roll. If you choose to, you can use a spell slot if you have any left, and I will grant you a bonus based off a level spell. You were saying something?
Yes, I was wondering, is it a new day?
Not yet.
Darn.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do before the long rest is initiated?
Well, in preparation for this, I want to approach Penelope and ask for her. You wield a shield, correct?
I do, but it's Archimedes.
I'm sorry, not Penelope. I'm sorry. I know you do. Yeah, that's
Calypso.
already magic. Calypso.
you're going to interrupt my prayer, or are you going to catch me before bed? Or perhaps that's why I couldn't get in touch with the gods. What is it that you're asking me?
No, I wouldn't interrupt prayer. Yes, I'd grab you before you went to bed, so because I'm about to begin work. So.
And what is it that you want?
Could I perhaps borrow your shield for the night, and I could maybe make some enhancements to it. Better protection.
Sure. I hand over my shield.
Okay. Cool.
Great.
I'll have it ready for you in the morning.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna switch out my. Obviously, I'm going to attempt to attune to this beautifully forged Hephaestus shield, the Aegis shield, and then I'm gonna switch out my one of my infusions from my +1 on my armor, and I'm gonna add the +1 to the shield, Calypso's shield.
Okay. So, hold on. A moment. So you currently are claiming the Aegis shield.
I mean, if anyone else,
Yeah, I thought that's what we had discussed
I
last
assume
time.
that's what it is. Yeah, I'm just assuming. You're right. I should have asked, but being forged by my father, I mean.
Yeah, I
and
think
if
we
Penelope
talked about
wanted
that
a
last
shield,
time.
she has Archimedes too.
Right. But that's why also I'm giving Calypso the +1. I can give my infusion away.
Nice, thank you.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you are claiming the Aegis Shield. It is a +1 shield, has those 3 charges for Hellish Rebuke, and additionally, you are resistant to fire.
Yes. That'll
Okay.
definitely come in handy as a son of Hephaestus.
All right, great. And you are moving your infusion. That is fine. Okay, with that,
I am also
it is a new
asking.
day.
I'm also going to ask for Hades to be aware of, of the impending battles to come and the mass arrivals of that he will probably have.
Yes, quite the agenda usually every day.
Right.
Go ahead and make a religion.
Oh. And then I will spend the evening talking to what I perceive at least to be some of those who have recently gone Hades' direction by way of our swords and arrows and whatnot, reminding them that this is just natural. There's no hatred.
Okay. So, with that, during your commune, Arthemios, there is a brief moment that the spirits, those who are passing on, all fade away. And you feel a hand on your shoulder. You look and there's no one there. But you still feel that presence. And a rather smooth, no, that's not the way to put it. A low voice. It's not a whisper. It's not gravelly or grody. It's just it's a low kind of hum voice.
Like James Earl Jones?
Too deep. Low in it's a low, not in tone, but in like volume. You hear
Low ominous or low comforting?
that's for you to determine.
No, okay.
You hear these words. In the next few days, you will either join these soldiers or be rewarded for your tribute. And then the hand lifts. And it is silent for the rest of the night. With that,
Very well.
it is a new day. Which means, Bacchus, roll that d20.
I'm already on it.
Yeah.
7.
Oh, it's brain juice again.
Brain juice.
This wine is so strong, it stimulates the brain to superhuman levels. For the next hour, you are under the effects of the poison condition. However, your intelligence is raised to a 20.
Time for some Giga Brain moves.
All right. Let's put our troops and villagers to work as you all come together. We'll start with the villagers as always. It is a new day, which means your food is now down to 1. So, how would you like to utilize your villagers today? Let me pull up the handout.
And we have 18.
You do have a total of 18 villagers to utilize. Keep in mind, too, now you have some more troops. And the village of Ilum stated that if you can provide them with more troops to defend them, then
They can provide more villagers too.
they can provide more villagers.
We need
So, yes, you have 18 villagers to utilize. I am wiping the board clean. Or I can just add to it. Currently have 2 in fishing and hunting, 1 in woodwork, 1 in worship.